Hi, so this is example 2 for practice 4.1, and it's going to kind of continue with our temperature jacket examples. So in our notes, we talked about how the condition is a Boolean expression and it evaluates whether something is either true or false. The Boolean values are another type of data type in programming language, meaning we can actually name a variable as a Boolean type, whether it's true or false. So to do that, let's go ahead and redo this example, but call it example 2. We're now going to create another variable called temperature. So I'm going to do int and temperature, and I have to make it different than the other variable because we can't have variables with the same name. So it just be temperature 2. And I'm going to set it to be under 32 just to practice. So I'm going to maybe set it to be 25. And then I'm going to create a Boolean variable. So Boolean lowercase. And I'm going to say below freezing. And I'm now going to set it to the temperature 2 is less than 32. So now I'm saying, hey, whatever the temperature is, I'm going to check to see if it's less than 32, and I'm going to assign it to a variable that's going to either be read as true or false. And that's where this variable type Boolean comes in. So just like we did with ints and doubles, creating a variable with numbers, we now have a variable called Boolean that tells us if it's true or false, and we assigned it to the word below freezing in this example. So then let's do another if statement. If, and let's do below freezing, so if the temperature is below freezing, and we have our check right here, we are going to, so that's our conditional, we are going to print it out. System.out.print line. And I might put, example 2, wear a jacket. So again, the first example, we have a preset temperature. We set it to 70 at the end just to do some checks. And if it's in fact less than 32, it'll print out something saying wear a snow jacket. If it's not less than 32, it won't print anything. It'll just end. However, in this next example, we then called upon another variable called temperature 2. We set that to 25. And now we created a Boolean variable type, meaning true or false, and we named it below freezing, and in there we did our check if the temperature 2 was less than 32. Oops, I need a semicolon there. And then I call upon my condition. So if below freezing, if that temperature is below freezing, we're going to say wear a jacket in example 2. So let's run. There we go. So the first one, obviously that was true. Or sorry, false, so it didn't do anything. So the first example, remember the temperature was 70. It didn't return anything because the conditional was false. Then it went down to example 2, and it did our check using our Boolean variable type. And it said it checked to see if, in fact, our new temperature was less than 32. And last I checked, 25 was, in fact, less than the number 32. So it then that statement was true, and it did what it needed to do. It printed out example 2, wear a jacket.